Alright, welcome back to another one of my streams here on my channel. We're back on iRacing once again today with the SimiCube Formula 3 series. I'll give it another try since it didn't work out too well last week. If you joined me or have seen the video on my channel, there was another error with the Formula 3 race when I wanted to join. I think I found what the problem was, and I think it's connected to the beta UI, and I'll try and launch it from the website this time around, so I hope this works out. Now, not the first time this has been a problem. Hey Derek, I just saw you in chat coming up. What's up? So yeah, I hope this goes better this time around. We'll be at Montreal, the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. The practice is about to start in about 10 minutes. So I hope I'm able to join this time around. But for the 10 minutes, I'll just have to wait around here. I've done some practice the last couple of days on the Formula 3 car at Montreal. Probably not as much as I should have with the IndyCar race that I did on Saturday. Alright, Derek, $5 for first place. That's what's up. Alright, I'll try. No promises there. Yeah, pressure's definitely on. But yeah, I hope I get up there, but probably not first place, like I said. Not too much practice this week because of the IndyCar race, but I definitely know my way around the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. I've actually been there in person for a Formula 1 race, and I've also walked around this track before, so I'm pretty familiar with it. And I know the track, so I hope I can get up there depending on what split I can get. Hopefully it's not the same mess it was on Saturday with the IndyCar race. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It was definitely an interesting race, as IndyCar fixed in the C class on iRacing usually is, and I did my part to it, I'm not gonna lie. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out on my channel. The relive for the live stream is still up there, and it probably will stay up there. But yeah, definitely interesting. But today for Montreal, I hope I'm not gonna spoil the IndyCar video too much, but I hope I'll get to the end of this one. Definitely with the $5 on the line from Derek there. I might go a little bit more aggressive than I usually would. So yeah, still waiting for the registration to open up. Race starts at 15 minutes past, so half an hour practice before the race as always, and yeah, not really much to talk about right now. Just waiting around. Open the stream probably a little too early, but before we sit around and do nothing, of course this stream once again is sponsored by mine and Derek's and Josh's podcast, the Third Down Squad podcast. As you can see down in the bottom right corner of your screen, go listen on Spotify. And a quick word from our sponsor right now. Or not. Apparently the audio does not want to work once again, like it did in the intro probably earlier. I think I have some problems with the audio. now I got some encoder problems. Well, this stream is off to a good start. Let me see if I can get it fixed. Alright, yeah, turn some settings down. I hope it does not affect the video quality too much, but at least my encoder should not get an overload again. Yeah, once again for the F3 car, I usually know the car pretty well. I've never done a race, I believe, around Montreal before, so first time around here with other cars in a racing situation. There's definitely gonna be a learning curve, not gonna lie. Don't know what to expect participation wise on a Wednesday evening for me in Germany, afternoon or noon in the US. Don't really know what participation usually is on a weekend. It's usually over 100 cars in the race, so pretty good splits. But I hope I'm not getting a one split race with all the top guys in it, because I'm not gonna be able to keep up with them. But if I get a good split, I might be able to come somewhere up top. And yeah, usually really slipstream heavy, the track around Montreal, especially with that long straightaway just right after the hairpin up to the last chicane before the start finish straight. So you really gotta get a good exit out of the hairpin and get close to the other guy in front of you to get a good slipstream and maybe get past under braking into that chicane. But you really gotta look out to not be too late on the brakes into the chicane, because you either miss the chicane or you're gonna get wide in the second part of it and crash into the wall of champions, which with the new damage model on the Formula 3 car, it's gonna end your race. So definitely don't want to do that. That's probably the best overtaking point around that track. Another one probably is into turn 1 or turn 2, depending on how you count the corners. I think in Formula 1 it's turn 2, the first left-hander. Again, heavy braking zone with a lot of slipstream opportunity down the front straight. Not as long as the one after the hairpin, but definitely long enough to get a move done. And of course, a good opportunity is into the hairpin under braking as well. That's basically the 3 points where you can overtake. Wouldn't recommend to go for it in the chicane before the hairpin. Usually not a good place because it's pretty fast. Yeah, Derek, I must practice social distancing with destroying my opponents. Definitely don't plan to get too close to them, especially not touching them. That's a no-no in racing and right now in real life. But yeah, like I said, that chicane just before the hairpin, if your opponent makes a mistake in there or is on the brakes early, you definitely can make a move there, but it's really risky because it's a really fast chicane, and not much room there. You basically have one line through there to get maximum speed out of it, and it's not really a corner you want to go 2 or even 3 wide through. I probably won't make a move there. Maybe someone tries it. Let's see in practice. If how aggressive some guys are there, you probably get a really good feel for it in the practice sessions with other cars out there. But that's basically, like I said, you got 3 opportunities to overtake if your opponent doesn't make a mistake in front of you. Of course, when he does make a mistake, there are other opportunities as well, but let's see how many mistakes happens. Usually F3 is also known to be pretty chaotic with the new damage model, with all the parts flying around and stuff, and cars breaking. Registration for the race should open up any minute now, so we should get on track pretty soon. Alright, let's do a refresh. Still not open yet. Alright, there we go. It's coming up. We will be on track any minute now. Alright, we're on the driver's briefing screen right now and about to join the practice, so the race screen should be coming up pretty soon on the screen. Alright, it's on the wrong monitor again. Ah, Jesus. Hang on. Gotta get that window over to my rig. And let's get that race view up for you guys as well. Hang on. And it's not quite there yet, but should be coming up any second now. I'm in the loading screen. And there we are.
The leader has just done a 129.6.
Alright, first update from my crew chief as well. On the right setup, once again in the Formula 3, I'm on the virtual racing school setup. So, not gonna show these on stream, of course. Alright. Should be in the core momentarily. Black screen should go away any moment. Alright, there we are. Long way down the pit lane.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
And there we go. Get those tires up to temperature. Get all the grip out of them. Yep, doing the same mistake as the guy in front of me. Somebody is standing on track there.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. That's the chicane I was talking about earlier, that you don't want to necessarily make a move into the hairpin, early on the gas, down a long straight. biggest overtaking opportunity in the race, probably right there into that chicane. Getting on those brakes as late as
Okay, Toby,
possible.
there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. 18th.
Alright, Ferrari coming out in front of me and straight crashing.
Clear left.
Alright, thank you for the net code. Not too much curb here, but still touching the wall ever so slightly.
Left side.
That guy
Clear
by.
left.
I don't think I have damage from that contact with the wall. Just got on the gas a little too early. Really want to get as close as possible to these walls out of the chicanes as you can to maximize your acceleration. Lay on the brakes as the guy was in front of me. Really be careful with the shifts to not hit the
sector 2
limiter
time is
as I
quick.
just did. Down to second, up close to the wall. Again, in the limiter. Not ideal.
B18.
Yeah, it's definitely
Sector
not
3
fast
is
right now.
0.5 off the pace.
Could be faster. Great. Definitely want to be in the 33, 32 lap times. Once again, really close. A lot of understeer out of that second port of the first chicane. Alright, ports flying around the track. Alright, this could be a decent lap time. And gotta watch out for that limiter. Not as close to the wall as I
There's a car
necessarily
rejoining.
be.
B15. That's your quickest lap in this session. That last lap was a 1:33.0.
Car left. Clear left.
Alright, parts flying. Yeah, high 32 is
Sector
okay.
1 is 1.7 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, I wonder why. Bit too late on the gas there. Could have gotten under full throttle a little earlier than that. Probably cost me a couple of tenths. Alright, that was better.
Alright, Toby, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. You're currently 3.1 off the leader's pace.
Yeah,
On your
I'm
left.
way off
Clear
pace,
left.
but
Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace.
with me avoiding ports at this part of the track the lap earlier, and that still being my fastest lap, I know I've still some pace in there. Bit of a slide here out of the chicane. Not too bad though. A little contact with the wall, but nothing too bad. Got a bit on the grass there on the braking. But held it. Got on the gas too early this time, overcorrected it from last
Sector 2
lap.
is 0.5 off the pace.
Yeah, Sector 3 was really slow this time around.
16th place. That's your fastest lap. That lap time was 1:32.5.
Yeah, if that's my fastest lap still, as... Alright, you got my Steam store on your screen right now. Not entirely sure why that happened. Sorry about that. Something went wrong. There we go. Back in iRacing. Don't know why I'm standing on track for that. And I didn't reset to the pits, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Sector 1 is 36 seconds off the pace.
Sorry if that was on there for longer than that I've noticed. But it apparently just came up over the stream recording.
Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, there's definitely some time in Sector 2. Don't hit the curb that much. Don't want to hit those wide sausage curbs on the inside. They're gonna throw you off and might even damage your car.
P17. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Alright, railed the car, almost came around in the braking. Bit too aggressive. And
Sector
really
1
hit the
is
apex.
1.2 off the pace.
Yeah, not a good first sector, that's for sure. That's not good either. And if you're wondering with the split times that are coming up on the screen sometimes, the sectors in the crew chief that the crew chief announces and the sectors that are coming up, they're not always the same. And Thanks, Derek, for saying that I caught the steam just when it came up. Good timing when I looked up.
P18. That lap was a 133.0. You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
Yeah, that's a bit too much. Almost lost the car there in the transition. Bit wide. But a good exit. That's what you want to have. Alright, we got about 15 minutes until we get into the race session or qualification at first. Another guy spun out here. And go full speed.
th place. That puts you 3.2 seconds off the pace.
On your left. Clear left.
Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace.
Yeah, from what I was able to see, the top guy in this session right now is one of the top guys on iRacing, or especially in F3. So, not a big surprise that I'm that far off.
Sector 1 is
Car right.
Guy coming through on my
Hold your line.
inside.
Clear right.
Letting him by. No reason to battle. I think he just came out of the pits. So, on fresh tires,
Sector
as
2
the
is
guy
Left side.
behind me. Well, I wanted to
Hold your
go on
line.
the inside, but he went on the outside.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Alright, at least I could try my defending for the race into the last chicane. Good to know
Sector 3 is
where I can
1.7
brake
off the
on
pace.
inside. Bit too fast into here. Couldn't quite make the apex. Big slide, almost ended in the wall.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Lots of wheel spin there again. Almost went around me. That was too much curve.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
That's
18th.
exactly the move
Good
I
lap.
was
That's your
talking
best in
about
the
earlier.
session.
Left side. Clear left. Car left.
Lock up.
Clear left.
Alright, how about looking out for
Sector 1 is
other
3.0
cars?
off the
That would
pace.
be amazing. Alright, let's go out on fresh tires again. Let's try and go below 132.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
Locked up there again.
P19.
Definitely not getting into 131s with that. Not with that chicane either. Trying a little too hard right now. Just be smooth.
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
Can get it down into second.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. P20. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Too much curve on the inside. It's just those little mistakes right now.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
Clear right.
Okay, Toby, we need to watch these track limits.
Well, I had to go off track basically there. Didn't know what the other guy was doing. Looked like he was coming across track. Alright, guy behind me is coming up in the slipstream. Looks like he doesn't really want to try to get by. It's definitely not a lap for lap time.
On your right, clear right.
Definitely not a place where you want to go for an overtake.
You're a second off in sector 1.
Alright.
On your right.
Just on register
Hold your
the
line,
upshift.
clear right.
Alright, gotta cover the inside again.
Left
Just
side.
coming in the inside, yep.
Clear left.
Good move.
22nd place. You're now 3.8 seconds.
Right side, clear right.
Could have blocked him there, but probably would have moved at the end of the race.
Sector 1
I
is
could have an
1.3
opportunity
off the
soon
pace.
to take that position back. Not like that, but I'm still close enough for the long straight, I believe. Not with an hairpin like that, but with his hairpin, I can't get it back.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
But the race session is about to start soon, in 2 minutes. So,
What's your speed limit in the pits?
I'll be
Pit lane
moving
speed
into the
limit
pits.
is 64 kilometers per hour. 100 meters. 50 meters.
alright. Good for practice right now. And I'll wait for the race to start. And yeah, that should be in about a minute or so that the race survey actually opens. But until then, I'm just gonna leave the stream for 2 minutes and I'll be back for the race. Alright, so let's get ready for some racing at Montreal. The loading screen for the race is up. Should be in the car any minute now. Get my headset on. Careful to not hit the mic. Alright, get it on. Cable behind me so it doesn't get in the way. Still on the loading screen. Let me take a sip of water. Alright, it's still loading. It's taking a little bit. But at least I'm in there. Alright, that's the result for the end of the practice session. And yep, I'm in the race server right now. As you can see, the 3-minute practice is about to end, and I gotta change my setup for practice. Sorry, as I said, you can't see the VRS setups, as of course I gotta hide them per the terms of VRS. But I got the qualification set up in there for the quali run that is about to start. Let me adjust my mic a little bit. Sorry if that is a little loud on stream. But I have my mic a little in my view. That's a thing I don't need during racing. Car number 17. So 17th highest iRating in the race. Doesn't look good for me winning that race, but you never know. Nice and easy on that warm-up lap. Do not kill the tires on the warm-up lap. Oh, and I think I might have muted iRacing. On stream at least. Yeah, Derek, I'm good. Alright, coming up to the first of 2 laps for qualification. Let's maybe try and get a safety lap in. And then go all out for the second one. Or almost spin in the first corner. That's also a strategy for qualification. Yeah, Derek, I'll try and get that bread. last hairpin. Let's see what the timer shows at the line. Could be decent.
That's pole.
Could be decent. Big contact with the wall. Doesn't seem to affect the car that much. Alright, still up there. Don't know how many people finished their lap yet. Still about 3
litres remaining.
minutes, or 3.5 minutes on the clock for qualification. But I'm about to improve my lap time.
The leader has just done a 131.5.
But it doesn't count. It would have been a 131.6, but because of the contact in the first sector, it did not count. I'm still standing at the 132.4. Falling down to third now. Right, I'm gonna do a slow cooldown lap while I watch the timetable that you have on your screen as well. 2.5 minutes to go. Still in third. That second lap would have been good for second right now. It was about 8/10 quicker, or almost exactly 8/10 quicker on the first lap. Down to fifth. Two minutes to go. Sixth. That second lap would have been good for P3 right now. That would have been good. Nothing changing right now on the results.
Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour.
Still standing in sixth with a minute to go.
100 meters. 50 meters.
All right. Gotta change my setup again. It's still in sixth. Alright, starting in sixth. From what I can tell, I don't think there are any times coming in within the last 10 seconds. let's show you the full picture again.
That's the end of the session. 6th place.
Alright, a lot of people did not set a quality time, which is a little bit disconcerting. But let's wait a little bit to grid. Alright. On the grid in 6th. No, Derek, I did not get a picture from Josh. Come on, people, join the grid. Wanna get started. I think P2 is blinking. Never a good sign. Seems to be stable right now. P4 is still missing. Come on, man. You're waiting. There he is.
The air temp is 18 Celsius, 20 laps. Okay, Toby, be ready. Watch for the lights. Go!
Not the best start. Guy from behind is coming already.
Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like Richardson.
Yep, someone went straight there. P2 was blinking again.
Incident in turn
Two
8.
guys
Looks
off.
like it's McDonald.
Up into 3rd.
Looks like P6 has gone off in turn 9. We think P2 has gone off in the hairpin.
Yep, I'm stuck on his back wheel. I can't move. Yep, front left.
Car right.
Front left
Clear
is
right.
completely gone.
Marek is now leading.
Yep, gotta go into the pits. Let's see if there's any point in waiting for it, or if that's the race for me. Lap 1 in the hairpin with no fault by me. Just someone spinning into me. No way for me to avoid him. Let's get that replay up while we wait for the tow into the pits. Let's go back a little. And let's turn the TV camera on. And there he goes, and nowhere for me to go. Just collecting me. Somebody driving onto the back of me. Oh, it's actually left rear and right front. Both of them are gone. Alright. That does not look good. "15 seconds to go with the tow. Let's see if there is any chance they can repair the car." Required repairs 8 minutes. Alright.
The leader's just done a 132.6.
Probably. Ah, God. Yeah, I might just wait 8 minutes here, and we got 8 minutes. Let's get out of the car. Watch the damn race. Let's focus on those leaders. Alright, I don't know why the camera is jumping around that much. But that 13 car, according to the timing screen, is in P3 right now. Battling with P4. Really close racing. And now we're back to the 14 car, who is in P2. Not quite sure what iRacing is doing. Let's go back to that 13 car and focus on the battle for third, because I think that's the highest up battle we got right now. 13 car is blinking as well. Some connection issues. Now he's back again. You can't see the brake discs glowing into the hairpin. He's massively blinking. Can't be nice for that 24 car.
Sanchez, 132.3.
The 22 car, who was the leader of the race, looks like he's out as well. So we're now watching the battle for P2, where the 24 car just passed the 13 car. But the 13 car has the chance to come back into turn 1. You could see my car there in the pits, still being repaired. 13 not making a move here into turn 1. Bit of a slide of him in turn 2, and the 24 car is pulling away from him just a little bit, or just enough for him to not be close enough for an attempt to pass. And his blinking is getting annoying right now, so I'm looking at the timing screen. Where is another battle that we could watch right now? I think P7, the number 23 car. They're close. The 2 cars in front actually are closer. So let's watch the number 9 car coming up to the 10 car. For P4, I believe the 10 car just made a move according to the timing table. So watch it till the end of this lap, and I'm gonna check back on my car, see how that is doing. I believe it should still be in the pits. Somebody's slow here out of the hairpin. Might be a lapped car. No, it's the 24. Something happened with the 24. Might have been a move by the 13, or the disconnection issue of the 13, causing him, and now he makes the move on the inside and passes the 10 car in the last chicane. Nice move. But the 10 got the slipstream into turn 1. Not trying to get in there. 9 just big enough of a gap to stay in front of him. Now we got a 3 or maybe even 4 car battle here going on. But let's just go back in the car. We got another 4 minutes of required repairs for me. Let's jump back into the battle. The 9 car is pulling away. The 10 car is crashing behind. 24 is by. That's the 4 car behind him. 13, or that is in front, sorry. We are with the 18 car, who is currently last on track. in 17th place. Let's go scroll back through the field. Number 20 in 16th. Number 14 is the leader of this race currently. The 13 car is still blinking.
Smith, 131,
Number 9 is
0.8.
pulling away from the group. Of course, the crash did not help the other cars. Number 24 is up next with the 10 and the 23 car in a battle of each other, and 2 cars coming up to the group as well. So we could be in for a 5-car battle here for the what should be the 5th place in this race right now. Number 10 is really close to the 24 car right now, but it's not really a place where you can make a move. You just can't get close through that chicane and the other chicane right by the swimming pool. So maybe he can make a move in the 3rd chicane where he said it's a really risky move before the race, just coming up, but maybe he can get enough of a slipstream moving to the inside out of the slipstream. Not a good strategy there to overtake him, but he was too far away anyway. Maybe if he can get a good exit out of the hairpin, he can do it on the long straightaway by the rowing lake for the Olympic Games. On the long straight and out of the hairpin. 24 going wide, probably got a pretty good exit from what it looked like. And the 13 car, or the 10 car, sorry, that we're watching right now, got not as good of an exit and not close enough anyway to make a move on the 24 car. Pretty nicely fanned out. A lot of curb there by the 10 car. Almost got into the wall of champions. That could have easily ended his race. Let's check back in my car. 1 minute and 23 to go for the repairs. Let's get back into the action on track. The 10 car is quite a bit away from the other cars. Let's go back to the number 5 car and the number 12 car for the battle in 12th. Now we got another blinker in the number 5 car. Let's follow the 12. It doesn't seem to blink as much or at all. Nice little gold MGM Grand livery here. Looks nice in the early morning light at Montreal. Running at a 6:35 a.m. Time here in the sim. As you can see, top right as well, we're just past 7 a.m. Let's make it full screen here. 12 trying to get by that 5 car, but not really anywhere in reach to make a move. Maybe down the straightaway here in the slipstream. I think he's close enough to get a tow and can get at least close. I don't think he's able to make a move into the chicane, but he might get close enough to make a move out of the chicane on the front straightaway to make a move into turn 1. But it doesn't seem like he can get close on the straight. Anyway, I think the 5 car in front might have gotten a tow from the car in front of him from the 23 car. So the 12 car not able to close the gap to make a move here into turn 1. And my car right now should be able to go out on track again, which it is. Nowhere near anywhere competitive. But at
Exit's
least
clear. Don't cross the white line.
I can get back on track with nobody around me. Really quick work from my pit crew to get my suspension repaired. I mean, 8 minutes is not fast compared to what a usual pit stop is, but usually, or in real life, a broken suspension on a Formula car, that's the end of the race. You're not going to repair that in the duration. of a race as I go off track right away again.
Need to slow down, give back some
With
time.
some cold tires, which I did not think about, that I got cold tires out of the pits. Oh god, they're really cold. Probably didn't change my tires and they cooled down for about 8 minutes or even longer with the tow. Probably up to 10 minutes from what I stood in the pits. Alright, so from the timing screen, I'm 6 laps down.
P21.
But I will finish this race.
There's an incident in the hairpin. We think it might be Richardson.
Yep, he just spun out in
Blue
front of me.
flag.
Alright, I think my car still got some damage. It doesn't quite
Blue
feel
flag.
straight. And up to full speed. So it's really just finishing the race, keeping set good lap times with that car.
Blue flag. P20. That's the fastest lap.
Well, it was my first lap that I did, so I'm surprised there. Yeah, guy behind me, Richardson, is definitely faster than me. Probably no damage compared to what I got.
Car left. Clear left.
Let him through. No point in battling him and holding him up. I mean, he's not racing anybody, but he's at least 1 lap ahead of me, probably multiple laps. So, just fair towards him. To leave him be. Almost 135. I mean, I let Richardson by, but that might have cost me a 10th. So, rest of the lap was a 134. Remembering quality, I did a 131.6 on the lighter car, but car is definitely not 100% fine. Steering is bent a little bit from what I can tell right now. It's steering a bit to the left, which isn't surprising as I got left rear suspension damage from the crash, which even with the repairs they can't entirely fix. Richardson is pulling away a little bit on me. Like I said, not surprising with the state that my car is in right now. We're actually getting into the 133, so...
Your lap time was at 133.2.
But it was a pretty good lap.
Incident
no
in
mistake.
turn 6. It looks like it's Colin. There's an incident in turn 7. We think it might be Colin.
Alright, if he doesn't leave the session, it doesn't help me. And he's still on track, so that incident, I presume it was just in calling the number 7 car. It didn't help me. But I'm in 20th right now, so I made up 1 spot. Of course, not where I wanted to be. Could have been in P2 after that spin by whoever it was, the AlphaTauri car, or at least the livery, the AlphaTauri livery, spun out in the hairpin and left one and collected me.
P19.
There.
That lap time was 133.8.
If I could have gotten by that spin, I would have been in P2. So that's not what happened now. I'm 6 laps behind in P20. Just wrong place at the wrong time. Tried everything to avoid him as well. But of course that, I don't think actually that the collision with the AlphaTauri car was the problem. It was that blue car, solid blue car behind me that crashed into the back of me, and that was what damaged my left rear suspension. And yeah, I think that's more the problem, but of course it was caused because I was stopped on track because my front tires were lifted up on the back wheel off that AlphaTauri car.
That lap was a 133.6.
Up to 19th. Making up some spots at least.
Sanchez is now in the lead.
Alright. About 5 laps to go. I don't know where the leader is currently. I think he's not too far behind me from what I can see on the track map. Just can't come into that chicane before the hairpin. So when he comes across the line, we got 5 laps to go. So I probably got 6 more laps to go when I cross the line right here. if he doesn't overtake me.
That's the fastest lap of the
me
race.
once again.
You've just done a 1:33.2.
Well, if that's all I can do right now, that's... If I totally push it, I probably could do high 32s, 20s, but it's more of just getting through the race with any more incidents and maybe get some safety rating boost out of it. iRating is gonna take a hit from that. That's for sure. Not too bad, probably, because that was one of the lower ratings in this split. P1 is showing up on my
Fastest lap
relatives
for
right now.
Richardson, 1:31.6.
Alright.
P18, you've just done a 1:33.3.
Yeah, P1 is in my relative box right now. 21 seconds behind me, so I don't think he's catching up to me before the race ends, so 4 more laps for me to go. Then this misery has an end.
Yellow flag, watch out, there's an incident in the hairpin. It looks like Richardson.
Yep, all of a sudden he's behind me again. Just after doing the fastest lap of the race.
Okay, Toby, halfway home. Fuel looks good. Your last lap time was a 1:33.0. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
I mean, my lap times are consistently slow, but at least they're consistent. Nothing more I can do with this car right now, as I've already said a bunch of times. Too much curve on the second turn in the chicane. Alright, up to P18. Started with, so at the spot that my rating would put me. Alright, got that car into the 32s again. got used to that slight swerve to the left. Of course, the car is lighter as well as it uses fuel, so that also increases the lap time. Coming up to the penultimate lap. Pretty good, 32 right now.
P17, 2 laps remaining.
P17. My screen, I'm still in P18. I don't know where my crew chief got that from. Last lap. Still got about 1.5 to go. And almost spin because I'm in third and not in second. To the white flag. And now I'm P17.
There's an incident in Wall of Champions.
Alright, he's gone.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position. Last lap.
I think I'm good in this position. Don't think anybody can get me, but P17, I'm actually happy with that after what happened, that I finish on my supposed finishing position with my rating. Alright, Richardson is behind me. Not even trying anything into there. Good man, smart man. He's coming out of the slipstream into the hairpin.
Hold your line.
Just let
Clear
him
right.
go. Get back behind him in the slipstream. He's swerving to the inside.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Arnaud.
To the outside now. Not even gonna try it, but just to be safe, moving to the inside. I don't know his braking point, so I'd rather not punt him off. Last time we go into the chicane.
17th place. That's the end of the race.
Right.
We'll get him next time.
Yeah, I hope so. At least I finished. Oh god. Yeah, let's just put the car into the runoff right there. Alright, Yeah, I mean, what should I say about the race recap right now? Of course, lap 1 sucked. The hairpin was really unfortunate, like I said. Couldn't do anything about the Alpha Tauri car spinning right in front of me and kind of spinning right into me. Was just bad luck, like I said, during the race, just the wrong place at the wrong time. But of course, what did it was the car behind me, breaking my left rear suspension. Yeah, I got that 2-minute tow and 8 minutes of repair in the pits. At least we got some decent racing on during the live broadcast of the race. Not by me, but by the others, while my car was in the pits. And yeah, got back out there, made up a couple of spots because people crashed out and left the session, so at the end finished P17. Under the circumstances, I'm okay with it. So yeah, I hope it gets better in the next race. I'll be doing another IndyCar stream at some point this week. I don't know actually where they are this week. I think it's in Pocono for this week's race of the Indy Fixed. So if you want to check that out as well, some oval action on this channel as well. High speed oval action. And of course, I'm coming back next week, or even maybe this week, maybe on the weekend with the next Formula 3 race, as the races change tomorrow on Tuesday. So we go into, where we going? Lime Rock Park. Not my favorite track here. 33 laps at Lime Rock Park. The classic layout. So really short track. I think about a 50-second lap time around there, if I'm not wrong. So that's gotta be interesting, and I hope I'll see you in that stream as well. I know Derek probably will try and join me. The time will come up on my channel beforehand, and of course I'll post it on Twitter when I get when I know when I'm streaming. And for now, I'll try and get the race replay up on your screen so you can watch it from my point of view. It's gonna be a lot of standing in the pits since I'm just doing my broadcast from my TV camera this time around. So I'm sorry about that. But like I said, I hope I'll see you in my next stream again. Until then, I'm gonna get the replay of this race up on your screen.